Welcome. Today we will read Lesson 89 in the workbook, and from the text we will read Chapter 9, Section 2, The Answer to Prayer, paragraphs 7 through 12. And now for Lesson 89. These are our review ideas for today. 77. I am entitled to miracles. I am entitled to miracles because I am under no laws but God's. His laws release me from all grievances and replace them with miracles. And I would accept the miracles in place of the grievances, which are but illusions that hide the miracles beyond. Now I would accept only what the laws of God entitle me to have, that I may use it on behalf of the function He has given me. You might use these suggestions for specific applications of this idea. Behind this is a miracle to which I am entitled. Let me not hold a grievance against you, name, but offer you the miracle that belongs to you instead. Seen truly, this offers me a miracle. 78. Let miracles replace all grievances. By this idea do I unite my will with the Holy Spirit's and perceive them as one. By this idea do I accept my release from hell. By this idea do I express my willingness to have all my illusions be replaced with truth, according to God's plan for my salvation. I would make no exceptions and no substitutes. I want all of heaven and only heaven, as God wills me to have. Useful, specific forms for applying this idea would be: I would not hold this grievance apart from my salvation. Let our grievances be replaced by miracles. Name. Beyond this is the miracle by which all my grievances are replaced. Having been released from the illusions of grievances, miracles are revealed. The miracle is but the ending of illusions. Accepting only what the laws of love offer, the miracle serves to restore one's function of forgiving the world through a change in perception. The appearance of devastation has been undone. Love returns when fearful judgments have been seen through and laid aside. The memory of love's one and only will returns to awareness, and a willingness arises within one self to have all illusions removed without exceptions or substitutions. And now for our text reading for today from chapter 9, section 2, the answer to prayer, paragraphs 7 through 12. I love you for the truth in you as God does. Your deceptions may deceive you, but they cannot deceive me. Knowing what you are, I cannot doubt you. I hear only the Holy Spirit in you, who speaks to me through you. If you would hear me, hear my brothers in whom God's voice speaks. The answer to all prayers lies in them. You will be answered as you hear the answer in everyone. Do not listen to anything else, or you will not hear truly. Believe in your brothers, because I believe in you. And you will learn that my belief in you is justified. Believe in me by believing in them, for the sake of what God gave them. They will answer you if you learn to ask only truth of them. Do not ask for blessings without blessing them, for only in this way can you learn how blessed you are. By following this way, you are seeking the truth in you. This is not going beyond yourself, but toward yourself. Hear only God's answer in His sons, and you are answered. To disbelieve is to side against or to attack. To believe is to accept and to side with. To believe is not to be credulous, but to accept and appreciate. What you do not believe, you do not appreciate, and you cannot be grateful for what you do not value. There is a price you will pay for judgment, because judgment is the setting of a price. And as you set it, you will pay it. If paying is equated with getting, you will set the price low but demand a high return. You will have forgotten, however, that to price is to value, so that your return is in proportion to your judgment of worth. If paying is associated with giving, it cannot be perceived as loss, and the reciprocal relationship of giving and receiving will be recognized. The price will then be set high because of the value of the return. The price for getting is to lose sight of value, making it inevitable that you will not value what you receive. Valuing it little, you will not appreciate it, and you will not want it. Never forget, then, that you set the value on what you receive, and price it by what you give. To believe that it is possible to get much for little is to believe that you can bargain with God. God's laws are always fair and perfectly consistent. By giving, you receive. But to receive is to accept, not to get. It is impossible not to have, but it is possible not to know you have. The recognition of having is the willingness for giving, and only by this willingness can you recognize what you have. What you give is therefore the value you put on what you have, being the exact measure of the value you put upon it. And this, in turn, is the measure of how much you want it. You can ask of the Holy Spirit, then, only by giving to Him, and you can give to Him only where you recognize Him. If you recognize Him in every one, consider how much you will be asking of Him, and how much you will receive. He will deny you nothing, because you have denied Him nothing, and so you can share everything. This is the way, and the only way, to have His answer, because His answer is all you can ask for and want. Say then to everyone, because I will to know myself, I see you as God's Son and my brother. To see anyone truly is to see the Spirit of truth in them. whether they are aware of it themselves or not. Herein lies the answer to all one's prayers. In giving one's attention to the joyful presence in everyone, one recognizes its presence in oneself. Giving and perceiving are one. Thus, what one values in the other is valued in oneself. In blessing others, one discovers how blessed one is. And through acceptance and appreciation, the truth and worth of others is revealed. It is through the recognition of one's own value and worth that the willingness to offer it to others occurs. And in this offering, one's own worth is revealed to oneself.